What is going on, guys? Joe here. Welcome back to my channel and the third episode of my Vuelta España playthrough 2019. Today we start with stage 11. It's a hilly stage, 163 kilometers. You can see there's a few pretty big climbs towards the end. This is 7.5 kilometers and this one is 5 kilometers. We also have this short hill and then a downhill finish just before coming kind of flat for the final kilometer. So it's definitely for one of the punchy sprinters. Valverde, the big favourite for me today. We'll see what we can do with our GC guys, because I'm pretty sure Fernando Gaviria won't be able to get over these climbs. So you can see there's already attacks going off the front. We have Dul, Pibernik, Ventoso and Atapuma. I'm going to try and pace on the front with Gaviria and Troya. Let's rest with Gaviria now. Now Troya can pace on 85 to try and wait for Conti to get to the front now. So here we go, guys. Troya's done a really good job pacing. Conti is now at the front of the peloton. Maybe we can try and attack now. Katusha pacing really hard though. You can see these guys are just up the road. Let's try on this hill now with Conti if we can. But this team is still pacing. Let's try now. Let's try and get off the front with Conti. See if we can bridge up to this group, which we should do pretty comfortably. And yes, we're in the breakaway now with Valerio Conti. So here we go, guys. We've joined up with the front group with Conti. We have Atapuma, Dul, Conti, Pibernik, Aberasturi, Hagen, Madrazo, Pardia, Ventoso and Chernetsky, 10 men in the front group. Then we have Delage trying to bridge his way up for FDJ. Peloton now 2.5 minutes down. They're not chasing anymore. So Conti, hopefully we can rack up some of these KOM points and maybe even challenge for his second stage this Vuelta España. So guys, 3k to go to this first categorized climb of the day. Let's move up to 65 with Conti, try and pace at the front of the group. Not too quickly though, as Ryan has fallen. You can see this is a very, very steep climb. We just need to try and sit on the front, I think. We can even go a bit slower, stay on the front just like this. This guy, Aberasturi, he's a very dangerous hill rider. I think he did well in one of the races before the Vuelta. As we now have attack, let's follow Madrazo. But Aberasturi, I think, is one of the most dangerous riders in this breakaway. But Ventoso attacks, then we have Madrazo. Conti following pretty easily. Hagen's on good form as well. Maybe he can challenge for this mountain sprint. Maybe we can try and come past these guys right now with Conti. Let's up this to 99 as well. We're looking pretty good. Can we come past Madrazo? Yes, we can. Let's go 90 now. Can we stay in front towards the top? Hagen is coming, but we should take them very comfortably. Very nice. Conti getting the first points of the day, up to 18 points now. So here we go, 3k to go towards the top of this climb. Hagen has really upped the pace. I was going too slowly on the front apparently. Let's go with Conti, 2.5k to go. Hagen in a really good position. He could maybe take these points if we're not careful. Let's try and up this to 90 maybe. Try and move past them both. Let's sweep round the outside with Conti coming into the lead of the group. Now let's go down to 85. Hagen's attacking now. We're going to try and follow him actually. Madrazo is behind us. 1.3k to go. This is going to be tough, as you see a lot of guys in the peloton are struggling. Let's use their energy gels, but Conti trying to follow Hagen. He's doing a decent job. 600 meters. Let's try and come around him right now. We've got a good attack, a strong attack with Conti. I think we'll be able to take these points ahead of Madrazo, and yes we can. Conti up to 21 points now. So guys, only 2 minutes back to the peloton now. We have 2k to go to this intermediate sprint. Pacing this group is really high now, as you can see. Let's try and come to the front though with Conti. I do want to try and challenge for these points. Let's see if anyone else sprints for them. Doesn't seem they're going to. Let's try and come past everyone just to take them. There you go. Nicely done. No, we're still in 8th in this competition, but it was worthwhile taking those points, I think. So guys, we are now approaching this 7.5 kilometer climb, the biggest climb of the day. Average of 7%, max of 10%, a really tough climb. Most of the sprinters will be dropped here. As you can see, just 1 minute 30 between the peloton and the breakaway. Really hoping Conti can at least hold on for these mountain points. We may have to attack early though, because at the moment the pace doesn't seem to be high enough. So now just 40 seconds between the break and the peloton. I think it's worth trying something here with Conti. Let's go on the attack. You can see the peloton are literally right here. We need to try and hold on ahead of the peloton for these mountain points. Otherwise, that makes today's breakaway expedition basically pointless. You can see Izagirre working really hard to bring us in. All our guys are doing okay to stay right towards the front. Gaviria is going to be dropped here, so may as well give up with him. The guys are now struggling. Let's put Henao on Pogacar, but Pogacar and Aru looking pretty good. Conti has now dropped Madrazo at the front of the race. We still have 40 seconds with Conti. If we pace like this to the top, 3k to go, we should be able to take these points, I think. So it would seem that the pace in the peloton has slowed, and Van der Sande and De La Cruz attack out the peloton. Conti's now going to have to up the pace to try and stay ahead of these guys. De La Cruz looking pretty strong, so is Van der Sande. Conti is going to hold on for these points, so that'll be 5 more points for his tally today. A pretty good tally. De La Cruz looks stronger than Van der Sande. But here we go, Conti coming across the top of the climb. We're pace on 60 now. And let's see how many points we have now. So Van der Sande was caught before the top actually, and Conti is now just 2 points behind him. Really good job by Conti to get back in this competition today. So you can see there's 49 riders now in the peloton. This group of 30 will catch up though. We have 3 riders here as Bevin falls. Henao's protecting Pogacar. We have Aru here as well. Conti's just out front. I did want to try and hold on for these points, but I think our best chance now is to just wait for the peloton. Try and maintain position here. And try and stay here towards the top of the climb, and then that way we can try and sprint for those points, because if we take this climb in the lead, that puts Conti in the mountains jersey. So you can see guys, we have 2.5k to go towards the top of this climb. We're being blocked all over the road with Pogacar. I'm trying to get Conti towards the front, but we literally cannot do that at the moment, which is an absolute nightmare. Luckily Aru managed to stay towards the front. 1.5k to go. The pace here is absolutely crazy steep. Oh my word, why is everyone attacking so much? Absolutely crazy pace at the moment. Let's follow Aru, who can pace on 90, 85. Now we are coming towards the front with Aru. De La Cruz is attacking. Can we now go with Conti? Try and get a few of these points. Maybe we will get 1 point here, but I think that'll be all. Conti gets 1 point, 27, 1 point behind Van der Sande. Not a bad outing for the day. So here we go guys, we have 13k to go. I've set up a train, we're going to try something here. And now it's going to come to the front, really set a pace. That means no one else will be able to come back into this group bar these 3 riders, I imagine. But Henao going really, really fast here. Then we'll have a go with Conti. And maybe we'll try something with maybe Fabio Aru here. So Henao is done. Let's go 92 with Conti, really push it. I do want to try something early on this climb with Fabio Aru. Here we go, we're coming onto it now, I believe. It slowly ramps up. Let's go 90 with Conti. Here we go, 95. Now we can try something with Fabio Aru on the attack. I mean, the pace is just too high, isn't it? The pace is just too high. There you go, we drop it. Fabio Aru is off the front just about, and we have Izagirre trying to join him. Aru can go 90 to the top now, I think. We need to stay here with Pogacar, of course. Conti looking tired. Pogacar is just about staying in this group, but no, I don't think Aru is going to be able to hold on. Let's try it. It's really tough. Still a bit more climbing to do. Maybe we can just go 99. Let's try going 99 with Aru. And it looks like we've got a gap. Fabio Aru has a gap, and now Fuglsang's attacking. We need to try and follow this with Pogacar. We need to try and follow Fuglsang here. Let's try and catch him. I don't want to catch Aru, but we do need to try and catch Fuglsang. And there you go, we do it. Let's try and cling on to this group now. But Fabio Aru, 4 kilometers to go. Don't think he has enough to go 99. Although we do have that downhill coming up. Let's go 99. Fabio Aru, 20 seconds clear. Now Pogacar has been caught. We need to stay in a good position here. Let's maybe follow Formolo, who's attacking again. Let's make someone else do the work, because 1k to go. Fabio Aru is coming downhill. Does he have enough to hold on? It's going to be close. Pogacar can sprint now into the final few kilometers. Fabio Aru will win stage 11 of La Vuelta España, just ahead of Davide Formolo. What a win by Fabio Aru. Absolutely love it. Pogacar will come home in, I think, in a top 10 position. He comes home in 7th. Really solid position of only 26 riders to finish in the peloton. Fabio Aru wins. What a stage. What a stage. Fabio Aru with the biggest win of his career since his artery and his medical issues he's had with that artery. Really nice to see him on top of the podium here. Primož Roglič retains the red jersey. I don't think there's been any change in this GC. What a win today, guys. I thought it was pretty audacious. I didn't think Aru stood much of a chance, but he just about held on ahead of Formolo and Fuglsang, who would have won the stage without Aru. Aramburu was the quickest out of those in the peloton, then Higuita, who's proved to be a really good sprinter this Vuelta in real life. Pogacar with a solid 7th, and then you can see the rest of the GC guys. Conti losing a bit of time, but that's no big deal today. Looking at the GC, Aru is now just a few seconds off the top 10 and Jakob Fuglsang, but Pogacar still in 3rd place. Really solid stuff. So guys, looking ahead to stage 12, coming into Bilbao, we have another punchy stage, and it's quite flat for the first kind of 3/4 of the stage. Then we have some really steep climbs to contend with, which will get rid of all the sprinters, I imagine, ending in a very similar finish, I expect, to stage 11. So guys, the stage today is underway. As you can see, I'm thinking about going in the breakaway with Conti today. I wasn't planning on it, but seeing as he's in such good form, Van der Sande is here as well. He looks like he wants to get in today's breakaway. So I'll probably attack in a second, try and join up with Conti. So Mosca is attacking. Let's try and join him with Conti. Madrazo follows. So does this French fella. I can't see Van der Sande at the moment. He must have dropped back, which is surprising. There he is. He doesn't seem to be attacking just yet. So you can see Conti is now in this front group of 10 riders. We have Ventoso, Tuz, Rodriguez, Madrazo, Conti, Delage, Navarro, Van Gotham, Tiller and Mosca in this front group. And we have 3.5 minutes. Again, no Van der Sande, so I would hope Conti can take that mountain jersey today. Okay guys, just 2k to go to this first KOM sprint. It gets deeper towards the end. So we're just going to sit on the front like this with Conti, and surprisingly they do attack. I wasn't expecting any other attacks. I don't think many of these guys are really competing for this competition. Let's try and come past now with Conti. I think we'll be too strong for this group up this hill. Van Gotham can't stick with us, no one can, and Conti will take the points very comfortably. We can slow up before the line. That's how confident we are. 30 points in the KOM provisional jersey. So here we go guys, 2k to go to the top of this third category mountain sprints. We're not in the best position, to be honest, with Conti. No one attacking just yet. Let's try and up it to 92. Here we go. We've got a bit of space. Navarro's attacking. Let's try and follow him with Conti. We're in a decent position. Still 1k to go. I feel like we should up these guys to 90 just to make sure we stay here in the best position possible. Conti's gone clear with Navarro. Navarro looking very strong. We're going to try and come around him now. I think we're stronger than Navarro with Conti, and yes we are. Let's come across the line now on 90, maintain this lead, and we're going to continue this pace over the top now with Conti. Let's go 70 downhill, picking up some more points here. Navarro stays with us, but we have 40 seconds back to some other guys, and the peloton are closing in very quickly now. So guys, the leader of the race, Valerio Conti, has reached the next climb, a 5km long climb. We're going to use the NG gel, to be honest. Navarro sitting on our wheel. We have a few riders from the breakaway behind by about 30 seconds, and then comes the peloton. Pace is going to be so high here. Milano and Mercato are basically done. Milano's now done. Mercato just about clinging on. Henao struggling. Aru is going to be struggling as well with this pace. And he's out of position as well, which is just far from ideal. And now Conti has been caught by the peloton. Maybe we can try and attack away again. Let's try it. Conti attacking away. Let's pace on 85 now to the top. 2.5k to go. So guys, the pace in the peloton has now really slowed, as you can see. And Conti is so far clear. 1 minute 20 again. He's opened up a massive lead. We can really try and push this up this climb. Still 25k to go, but this is really widening now as the domestiques seem to be tiring. So Conti will come over the top of this climb in the lead of the race. We're pace on 65. We do want to try and maintain this gap if we can. Perhaps this is another opportunity for Valerio Conti here. And back in the peloton, only 54 riders have survived. Only Henao, Aru and Pogacar from our team. And you can see Aru's resistance really low now. Hopefully he can recover along with Henao on this downhill. So guys, we have 13k to go in the stage. Pacing in the peloton is very high, as you would expect. Still 1 minute 40 up to Valerio Conti. And we do have this very steep climb coming, so I doubt he's going to be able to hold on. It's definitely worth a go though. We need to stay in a good position with Pogacar, because I think, although 1 minute 40 sounds a lot with 9k to go, this climb is going to kill Conti right here. So here we go guys, we're coming into the final climb of the day. Then we have that long downhill. It's important to stay in a really good position with Pogacar. Padoon seems to be pacing on the front. I don't think they're attacks. I think he's just pacing to try and bring in Conti, who still has 1 minute and 30 seconds. Let's not pace with Pogacar. Let's see if anyone else wants to chase him down. I do want to make of this the most of this Pogacar good day. but we're not going to be able to with Conti up the road. 800 metres to go. He's still got 1 minute and 30 seconds. No one's closing him down enough. I think these guys are now attacking, are they? Perhaps they are. But we're just going to stay in this group with Pogacar. No need to push the pace. Conti is going to crest this climb in the lead as more guys are now attacking. Latour's now attacking. We need to try and bring him in. Needs to do a bit of pacing now in this group just to stay here. But Conti crests the hill in the lead of the race. Does he have enough to hold on? We can pace at 75 on the downhill. A few guys are chasing him down. Pogacar has managed to stay in this group just about. Aru is here. He can protect now. Hanau's done a really good job. We have 19 men in this front group. It's important to stay here. I think we'll just follow Primož Roglic. But Conti has 40 seconds on King and Brambilla. Latour has attacked as well. You can see just 18 men in this group with Pogacar, Aru and Hanau. So into the final 2k of the stage, I'm pretty sure Valerio Conti is going to pick up his second win of this Vuelta España, both from the breakaway. What a rider, what a win. We're a sprint in this group, but today's about Valerio Conti. He celebrates across the line. What a win for the Italian. Absolutely love it. 2 stages in a row for UAE. Pogacar's going to try and sprint to pick up some green jersey points. I think he's going to win the sprint from the peloton, just about beating Carapaz. 21 riders in this group. I wonder who's lost time today. What a stage yet again, guys. Valerio Conti, 35 seconds clear of anyone else. He wins his second stage of this Vuelta España. Primož Roglic retains that red jersey. I don't see any changes in this competition, bar Latour picking up a few seconds. And Conti now also wears that best climbers jersey, 39 points, 11 clear of Van der Sande. So yet again, guys, an absolutely fantastic stage for the team. Conti, so good this Vuelta. He was too strong for everyone else in the breakaway. You can see Latour did very well. He picked up some time on the rest of the GC guys. I don't think many riders lost any time today. So looking ahead to stage 13, 168 kilometers, and we finish after a very hilly profile on this 8.5 kilometer, 8.3 average climb with a max of 25.1% gradient. Absurd final climb today. This is going to make some real differences in the GC. So of course our boy Pogacar and Aru have to be performing well today. So guys, as we take a look at Conti in that KOM jersey, you can see many points available today. We're going to concentrate fully on the GC though, with Pogacar and Aru both on plus race day conditions. So you can see, guys, Troya is on the front of the peloton, pacing pretty hard actually for this part of the stage. You can see we've got quite a big breakaway at the moment and a very strong one. Nieve, Padun, Aramburu, who's a really good rider, Brambilla, Thomas de Gent is here. Up the road we have Toons and also Tosh van der Sande. He wants that KOM jersey back, so we're going to make it really tough for him. Pace pretty hard today, make it really tough for the breakaway. So quick update, guys. You can see as we're approaching this first KOM sprint, Troya and Milano still on the front. I'm happy to use up some of these guys to try and make it really tough for the breakaway. 29 riders are now here. You can see all the riders. Toon's probably the most dangerous, maybe Thomas de Gent as well. We'll see who takes these first mountain points. So Gianluca Brambilla will take the first mountain points, Ben King second, Delaparte third, Aramburu, Nieve, Harada all challenging. All these guys want some of these mountain points. So guys, big moment in the race. Kelderman has fallen, but Primož Roglic is down. You can see Sunweb are waiting, and I expect to see all of Jumbo-Visma waiting now. Roglic is behind. We were already pacing on the front on 75. We're just going to keep it like that. Obviously, he's the red jersey. Don't want to be too unsportsmanlike, even though it is, of course, just a game. But up the road, big breakaway still. Ben King and Brambilla took those points again. Nieve and Rodriguez challenging. So as you see, guys, Fernando Gaviria is now going to do some pacing on the front, trying to do some work for the team. We've been on the front basically the whole stage today. Milano, Troya, Gaviria and Marcato all doing a really good job. Gaviria is going to pace until we reach this climb really, but he's basically done now for the day. Up the road, 7.5 minutes clear is this 27-man breakaway. They will take the stage, no doubt. So further down, Theo Gegenhardt and Steven Kruijswijk have fallen. So a big fall, big loss for the Jumbo-Visma squad, who are hoping to help out Primož Roglic. Up the road, 68 riders are now in this front group. We're not going to do any more pacing. We can't really. We've got Henao and Conti protecting Pogacar and Aru, waiting for that massive final climb. So as we approach the final 10 kilometres of today's stage, an update on the race situation. Dylan Teuns leads out front. Then we have Brambilla and Herrada. Then we have this group of 6. Hagen, Nieve, De La Parte, De Gent, Aaron Buru and Ben King. Then back to these 12 riders. I think this is the last group who have a chance at the stage. Everyone else has been dropped. Aru and Pogacar saving their energy now for this final climb. So here we go guys, 8k to go. We're going to come towards the front with Henao. We're going to try and do some pacing on the front. It's a narrow road. Let's go up to 95 with Henao. Try and really set a pace. Pogacar on this +2 day. Really want to make the most of it. Up the road, who is leading the race now? It's still Teuns, 45 seconds clear. Aaron Buru has attacked though. De Gent is coming as well, so is Hagen. Then we have De La Parte further down. Let's concentrate on the peloton though. Henao sitting on the front doing a really good job. We'll soon be using Conti, then Aru, and then of course Pogacar will go towards the end. Really good job by Henao, he's now done. We now have Conti who can go. Henao can just rest for the remainder of the stage. And look at the steepness of this climb right now. 25%, the steepest part of the climb. Absolutely absurd percentages. I think we're going to have to go with Aru now, you know. Actually, no, we'll stick behind Conti a bit longer. We'll go 85 with him. 34 riders in the front group. You can see they're coming down all the time. These groups are being split up all over the place. Valverde's been caught behind. Conti's now done, so we will go with Aru. Lopez is at the front of this group. We'll actually just sit in this group and protect Pogacar with Aru, and Lopez is attacking. We need to get Conti out the way. Not ideal. Lopez is trying to force his way up the road. He can't get clear for now though. We'll keep the pace going with Pogacar. 36 riders in this group and everyone is all over the road. This is absolutely crazy here. Where is Primož Roglič? Primož Roglič must be in this group somewhere. Yes, he is. He's behind Valverde. And where's Lopez? He's a bit further down now. We can continue going, I think. Maybe go 75, drop it slightly as we come through the remnants of the breakaway. So I think we can keep going. We'll go up to 80 now with Pogacar. 17 men in this peloton. Lopez is trying to come through. I think we're going to try and follow him if he tries to come past us. Miguel Angel Lopez, Formula looking very dangerous. 2.5k to go. I think we're going a bit slow. Maybe we can follow Valverde if he's coming past. Aru is now done. We need to try and stay here. Up the road, 300 meters left for Aaron Buru, who will win the stage. What a ride for him. We're now going to have to maintain position. Let's go behind Valverde. It flattens out here. We can come past, try and sprint with Pogacar, try and take some time on these guys up this final hill. Roglic is done. Are we going to gap him? Yes, we are. Valverde slows before the line and Pogacar takes the win from the peloton. 4th position overall. Really solid stage. Lopez and Valverde just behind. Roglic loses time. So does Aran, Hagen, Aru really strong. Formula did well. And there's riders all over the road here. So Alex Aramburu with the best win of his career, stage 13 of the Vuelta España. Pogacar 154 down. We tried our best to close down the breakaway. Our guys just weren't quite strong enough though. Pogacar would have actually won the stage had there been no breakaway today. Primož Roglič does retain that red jersey. He does lose some time to Lopez, Pogacar and Valverde though, who are clearly the 4 strongest riders in the race. Aran in 5th is 6.5 minutes down. Conti does retain his KOM jersey, only 3 points clear of Brambilla now though. And Roglič is still in green, but only 15 points clear of Pogacar. We have Gaviria in 5th, Conti 6th, and Aru in 10th place. So that was some stage today, guys. Aramburu held on in the breakaway. Teuns and De Gent gave it a really good go as well. Pogacar, though, really strong along with Valverde and Lopez. Roglič was dropped right at the end. So he loses time. He shows some weakness. Maybe Lopez has a real chance at the red jersey. We're looking to hold off Valverde. That's our main goal for the remainder of the Vuelta. Aru with a really strong 10th place, 241 down. He gained some time. He's up to 8th now as well. So looking ahead to stage 14, we do have what is classified as a flat stage. But we all know there's no such thing in the Vuelta. We do have a few small climbs and then we have this third categorized climb, 5 kilometers. Only an average of 3.5%. I think the sprinters should make it over fairly comfortably. And we also have a false flat finish. So hopefully Gaviria can challenge today, but it will also suit a punchy sprinter. So guys, here we have Pogacar in his green jersey. Obviously he's only second in this competition, but he will wear it today, which is very nice. Of course, hopefully Gaviria can get close to getting this back today with a stage win. That would be ideal. So guys, we're not far into the stage, but you can see the gap to the breakaway is over 7 minutes. I've had enough of that. No one else is pacing. Troy has come to the front. Let's try and do some work, close these guys down. We do have some fairly dangerous riders up here. You can see Van der Sande, Chernetsky, Dillier is pretty dangerous. So is Jetser Bol, Owen Dool as well. So we need to bring these guys in to make sure it comes in for a sprint. So literally guys, since I last talked to you, Troy has been sat on the front. He's done so well. He's burnt himself out. Cut the gap to the breakaway to just over 5 minutes. So now it's much more manageable as we approach these hills where we should be able to bring them in. So guys, as you can see, we're still on the front with Milano. Mercato's here as well. We've worked so hard on the front. The gap is now 3:30. Milano's basically done as well. And we've reeled these in, guys, basically single-handedly. So guys, 15k to go. It's still 3 minutes to this group, which is very worrying. Aru's going to have to do some work now. Pogacar and Gaviria are here. Conti's getting water. It's all a big mess, to be honest. I think the breakaway are going to be strong enough to take this stage, which is very upsetting, to be honest. I thought Gaviria had a great chance at today's stage. So 3.5k to go. We're still 2 minutes away from bringing in the breakaway. Gaviria is not going to win today's stage. 1k to go for them. Gaviria will try and take some points though, so will Pogacar, of course. Up the road, who's going to take the stage? Will it be Dillier or will it be Owen Dool? It's really close. It's going to be really close to see who takes it, and it will be Dillier just ahead of Dool. Kuznetsov in third. Let's sprint with our guys now in the peloton, I think. 1k to go. Let's sprint now. See if Gaviria can take some of these points at least ahead of Bennett. He's not going to be able to. Bennett looks like he would have won today's stage, or maybe Degenkolb. So yeah, pretty disappointing end to today's stage. Okay guys, stage 15, 153 kilometers long, and we have 4 big climbs to get over today. 7.5 kilometers, 11 kilometers, another climb of 11k, and then the final climb of the day is 8 kilometers and an average of 9.8%. An absolutely massive day in the GC, so our boy Pogacar is going to have to be on top form, also along with Fabio Aru. So here we go guys, the stage is underway. I do want to go in the breakaway with Conti today, and also maybe Henao if he can get to the front in time. So we'll kind of wait for attacks and follow with Conti and try and wait for Henao to get to the front. So we do have some attacks now. I'm going to try and follow these with Conti, try and get in the break. Henao's coming through now, so let's attack off the front with him as well. Try and get a few riders in this break here. So we have both Henao and Conti up the road, and there's a massive breakaway forming here. You can see the riders, Carthy, Batter, Glynn, Conti in this front group. Then we have De La Party, Hagen, Kelderman's here. Kelderman 15th in the GC, only 11 minutes down. We also have Henao, Oscar Rodriguez, David de la Cruz, Brambilla, Madrazo. Esteban Chavez has been unable to challenge in the GC. Same with Geoghegan Hart, Harada's here, Goncalves, Dylan Toons, and then we go back, Ben King, Mikel Nieve, Mühlberger, Perdoon, Bizkarra, and then Aaron Buru, who of course won a stage just recently. So 26 riders are going to be in this breakaway. Very dangerous indeed. So guys, we have 3k to go before the first KOM sprint of the day. Of course, we're looking to challenge with Valerio Conti here. The breakaway have 2.5 minutes on the peloton. Pace has been pretty high. As you see, a lot of our non-climbers are struggling. But anyway, we are approaching this climb now. There's a few guys attacking. I'm going to go 95 with Henao at first, now 99. These guys have gone really early, probably too early, I would suggest. So let's just keep Conti towards the front. 1.5k to go still. Hopefully we can keep Henao with him here. Kelderman's attacking off the front. Conti's going to have to try and go by himself at some point. We're going to have to try and go now with Valerio Conti. It's going to be pretty tough for him though. Henao's in a decent position. Let's follow him again. Conti can maybe try and follow one of these guys. We'll try and go with him now. Oh my god, it's going to be so tough. Can we take any points here? I think we got third. 40 points for Conti now, not a bad start. So guys, we're midway up this second climb of the day. The pace has been absolutely absurd, set by Astana. Lopez must be feeling absolutely brilliant today. You can see all our guys have dropped in the peloton, bar Aru and Pogacar. I've set Aru to protect Pogacar already, which isn't ideal to be honest. We wanted to save him for the final climb. So I'm definitely thinking about dropping one of these guys. I think we'll drop Henao back to the peloton so he can protect Pogacar. So with 2.5k to go to the top of this climb, let's try and follow some attacks. They're going off already. Can we follow Gegenhardt or someone? No one's attacking. They all kind of come back together. Now they're going to try and come past us. 1.5k to go. We're sitting at the front pretty nicely. No one can come past us for now. Let's follow Hagen, who's at the front of the train. 1k to go for Conti. Can we take some of these points? It's going to be pretty close. 5 riders off the front here. And we're running very low on energy now. We're going to have to try and go ourselves. Do we have enough in us to try and take some of these points? Can we come third, at least third? That's not a bad result, actually. Picking up some good points in that KOM jersey with Conti. 2 minutes back to the peloton and just 42 riders here now. We've got Henao and Aru in this group. Okay guys, we're on the foot of this penultimate climb of the day. Pogacar's looking pretty good. Aru's drained some energy. Henao's going to be dead pretty soon as well. So let's just take position at the front. Astana still pacing on the front. You can see the breakaway just 2 minutes up the road. Still 18 men in this group. We're hoping we can stay here with Conti up this climb. So Henao is now done. Aru's going to have to protect Pogacar for the remainder of the stage until Conti drops from that breakaway. Not ideal at all. Aru 8th place in the GC, but we do need to try and keep Conti here to try and challenge for these mountain points. So there's just under 3k to go in this climb and Conti is basically done. There's 13 men in this front group. I think Conti's done though, and we're not going to collect any points here. We're in the final kind of 9 riders in this group. But we're going to be dropped here with Conti. So as we're not going to challenge for any points here, let's wait for Pogacar. And then Conti can protect Pogacar whilst Aru can rest. So at the top of this climb is Wilco Kelderman taking the first points. Then we have Chavez, Harada behind him, Delaparte and Nieve in 5th place. Then we have the rest of the breakaway all breaking up. Let's take a look at the new mountain standings. Conti, 8 points clear of Brambilla, so a good day out actually. 44 points with him. He's now protecting Pogacar as well, and he'll stay there over the top of this climb. So the pace has really been up now in the peloton by Astana. They're chasing for the stage for Miguel Angel Lopez. I think he must be feeling so good today. They've been chasing all day, so have Movistar to be fair. Let's take a look at the race situation. Up the road, we have Delaparte attacking a group of 8 at the front of the race. Gegenhardt, Aramburu, Brambilla, Toons, Harada, Kelderman, Nieve and Chavez. They'll challenge for the stage and try and hold off the peloton, who are only 3.5 minutes down now. So here we go guys, into the final 10k of the stage. Conti will protect Pogacar, then we'll have Aru who comes through to protect him. He's sitting on his wheel for now. Let's take position at the front. We're in a decent position. We're coming into the final climb right now, so let's come in right at the front of this group. We can maybe do a bit of pacing just to stay at the front of this group. Seems to be a very narrow road, so positioning seems to be very important here. It's Soler on the front for Movistar at the moment. Conti's doing such a good job, and here we go. Look how steep this gets now. Is Valverde attacking? Valverde on the attack already. That's surely too early. Alejandro Valverde is attacking Pogacar and the rest of the peloton. Oh my word, this is crazy. Valverde's gone with so long to go. Can he hold off the rest of the peloton? We're going to have to pace him back, protect our 3rd place. Conti's now done. Let's up the pace with Aru. Follow him with Pogacar. Conti's done for the day. He's done a really good job. He can rest on 60. Aru's going to have to try and bring in Valverde, who's bridged 25 seconds to the peloton. We'll use Pogacar's energy gel as well. 5.5k to go. Valverde's really chasing down the guys at the front. He wants the stage. Kelderman seems to be attacking them for the moment. And now there seems to be more attacks. Kruijswijk's coming to the front. Aru not pacing fast enough, it would seem. So with Kruijswijk on the front, Aru can protect Pogacar like this. We're doing really well. 4k to go, and we're going to have to conserve our energy now. Valverde has just about been brought in, has he? Really good job by Aru and Kruijswijk. The pace is still high in this group though. Valverde, as you can see, he has been caught. Lopez is now on the attack. We don't have the power to follow that just yet. Primoz Roglic, he has to follow. We're going to try and use Aru for as long as possible. Now we can go by ourselves. Let's put in a little attack with Pogacar. Try and gap Valverde. Really big attack. But we're now very, very tired. Let's go 75 for a bit. Lopez is attacking Roglic. He's going for the stage. We're in this group of 9 riders out front ahead of Valverde. Really good job by us to get here. Can we maybe follow Roglic or Lopez? Lopez is bridging up to the finish line, 2.5k to go. We're in this group of 6. It is Kelderman up the road. Can he hold off Lopez though? He's trying to bring him in. Maybe we can just follow Roglic. Valverde has bridged up to this group, so that's a big move by Valverde. We're now basically done. I maybe will just follow Valverde now. Although we're all looking very tired. Lopez has caught Kelderman. He's looking very tired though. Roglic is attacking. Can we stay with him? No, we can't. But it doesn't matter because Valverde is stuck behind us. And Wilco Kelderman looks like he will hold on for victory today. And we're trying to catch Roglic, but we're not going to be able to. I don't think. It's going to be really close. And Roglic has the power to attack Lopez. Can Kelderman hold on for the stage? Absolutely crazy ending here. Kelderman trying to hold on for stage victory. It'll be a massive victory for him, and I think he's going to do it. He's just about going to hold off Primož Roglic, who takes some time back on Lopez, I think. And then we have this group. Pogacar will just about stay ahead of Valverde. Really good job by Pogacar today. We lose time to Lopez and Roglic, but we hold off Valverde again. Really strong performance. 4th on the day. Further back we have Uran, Nieve, Pouls, Carapaz, Gegenhardt. Mike is here. Where's Fabio Aru? Here he is, coming home with a decent result, that is for sure. Just behind the likes of Latour and Dan Martinez. Strong result for him. So yeah, really happy with our day's work today. So Wilco Kelderman takes a famous win, just beating Primož Roglic in the sprint. One of the biggest wins of his career. And in the GC, Primož Roglic opens his lead up to 57 seconds on Lopez. Pogacar does hold on to 3rd, still just 8 seconds ahead of Valverde. Conti still in control of the best climbers classification, 44 points for him. And Primož Roglic still in the green jersey, 120 points for him. Pogacar will keep hold of that though. He'll wear that because he's second behind Roglic, who's in red. So what a stage that was, guys. Pogacar used up so much energy trying to chase down Lopez and Roglic. Roglic was so strong today, almost taking the stage, but Kelderman did really well to hold on from the breakaway. Pogacar has done so well though. 3rd again out of the GC guys, gapping Uran. Guys like Pouls, Carapaz, Micah, they've all been gapped again by Pogacar. He's shown how strong he is. And in the GC, it really is a fight for 3rd now with Valverde. Just 8 seconds separate us, and we have 3 minutes up to Lopez and Roglic. And then that's almost 4 minutes back to Uran. So really, we're just focusing on Valverde for the rest of this Vuelta. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one today. Drop a like and a comment down below for me if you did. Subscribe to my channel if you're new. And I'll see you for the next episode of La Vuelta España.